Welcome to Wrestling Republic News, your daily show which brings you all the non-dirt sheet wrestling news in the time that it takes for you to drink your morning coffee. Before we get into the headlines, please like and subscribe. Over the past couple of years, fans have been quick to point out the parallels between Cody Rhodes and Homelander from the Amazon Prime TV show The Boys. Well, it appears the Amazon Prime PR team do agree because Cody Rhodes has featured as basically a parody of Homelander in the latest advert for The Boys. Cody Rhodes very simply says, "So Homelander, what do you want to talk about?" Could we see Cody Rhodes pop up on an episode of The Boys? I'd love that for sure. During an interview with Chris Van Vliet, Billy Gunn has revealed that he wants to face Will Ospreay in his retirement match. Gunn revealed that he wants to face Ospreay because he's the complete opposite of him, and he thinks that he'd be the perfect opponent when he does decide it's time to hang up the boots. Would you like to see Ospreay versus Billy Gunn? Let me know in the comments down below. In a recent interview on The A Show on RNC Radio, Oba Femi named Moose from TNA as a potential crossover opponent that he would like to face in WWE. Moose has now taken to X to respond to this and to say to Oba Femi, "Tell your boss to call my boss and let's do this." I for one would absolutely love to see this dream match if it is possible, and it's yet another exciting example of crossovers between WWE and TNA that we could be potentially able to see in the near future. We are now just over a month away from AEW All in Wembley, and that is not the only event to look forward to that weekend. Progress Wrestling Chapter 170 Wrestling Never Speaks will be taking place on the Monday, and as announced yesterday, the Defy Champion will be defending his Defy Championship at the event, and in case you don't know who the Defy Champion is, it's Kenta. His opponent for the event has yet to be announced, but once it is, we'll be sure to keep you updated. Yesterday it was revealed that Joe Alonzo and Missa Kate would be departing the NWA, while Carson Drake had signed an exclusive deal with the promotion. Well, the exclusive deals keep on coming because Alexander Leff has now signed a deal with the NWA as well. Last night on NXT, Roxanne Perez and Lola Vice went face to face in a segment which has been heavily criticized on the internet. It is important to point out and for fans to remember that NXT is a developmental brand. It is meant to be a space where performers learn and make mistakes. So it's important to not be too harsh to performers on NXT, despite the fact that, we are watching it every week. New Japan Pro Wrestling have announced the New Japan Pro Wrestling Oceania Cup, which will be taking place on August 16th in Australia. It will feature 8 of the best heavyweights in the Oceania region, New Japan Pro Wrestling claims. This will continue New Japan Pro Wrestling's expansion into the Oceania region, and this is interesting because over the last couple of years, WWE and AEW, with the exception of Elimination Chamber 2024, haven't really expanded into that area. So could New Japan Pro Wrestling take over that territory? Tonight's edition of AEW Dynamite will be a special edition titled Beach Break. On the show, Will Ospreay will be defending his international championship against Daniel Garcia, while the Owen Hart Cup tournament will continue and the quarterfinals will be finished as Jeff Jarrett will take on a wild card of the Young Bucks choosing. The semifinals will then get underway as Bryan Danielson will take on Pac in what should be an absolute dream match. On the women's side of the tournament, Chris Statlander will be taking on Willow as the two rivals will finally lock up in the ring. Mercedes Moné will be hosting a double championship celebration, and Britt Baker will return after, of course, she made her return at AEW this past weekend. That's all the news in wrestling for today, but please let me know your thoughts below and like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace!